Hey guys, it's your girl Sophina the Diva, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! It is 2020. I'm so excited that it's a new year, and I hope you guys are too. So, as many of you guys probably know, obviously on Instagram, if you follow me, which I hope you do already by this point, I did quotes of the day every day. I think I may have missed 2 days because I was traveling and like the time changed to different countries, like didn't add up, and I was confused with my days and stuff like that. So I'm not even gonna count that. Since I started, which I think I started last year in January, like in the middle of January, so it wasn't even January 1st, I thought of this great idea that I thought would help myself and maybe hopefully others to do a quote of the day every day to motivate them and hopefully inspire them in some way. And I thought it'd be nice to do a video with all of my quotes of the day of 2019. So without further ado, here we go! So guys, since 2019 has started, I have downloaded this app that gives me a quote every single day. So I'm gonna start telling you guys what the quote of the day is. So today's quote is, failure is the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. Ooh. I know I'm a little late, guys, but the quote of the day is, someone in the world is better off today because of something you've done. Quote of the day, ask yourself if what you are doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. Happy Wednesday, guys. Quote of the day, you were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Quote of the day, adversity forces us to focus on things we need to learn. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Quote of the day, build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. Deep. Quote of the day, guys. Don't count the days, make the days count. Let's get it. Quote of the day. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Quote of the daytime. You might have to fight a battle more than once to win it. Happy Valentine's Day. Quote of the day. If you aren't going to go all the way, why go at all? Quote of the day. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Makes you think, doesn't it? Quote of the day. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop. Quote of the day. You should never be fearful about what you're doing when it's right. Quote of the day. An obstacle is often a stepping stone. Quote of the day. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. Deep. Quote of the day, y'all. This one's a real deep one. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Good morning, everybody. Quote of the day. Life is about making an impact, not an income. Good morning, everybody. Quote of the day. Anyone who attempts to build great things will face challenges. Good morning. Okay, quote of the day. Great minds discuss ideas. Medium minds discuss events. And small minds discuss people. No, don't be that small mind. What separates a talented individual from a successful one is hard work. Quote of the day. Don't mind my hair. If you want to lift yourself up, lift somebody else up. Okay, I have a good quote of the day. I talk about this all the time. Okay? The more you speak negative things in your life, the more you call them in. Don't speak defeat. Speak victory. Good morning, everybody. Quote of the day. Only you have the power to determine whether your future mimics your past. Ooh, light bright. Quote of the day. You attract what you are, not what you want. If you want to be great, then be great. Good morning, everybody. Quote of the day. If you wait for everything to be perfect to start your dream, you will never make the first step. Let's get it. Make those steps. Are y'all ready for the quote of the day? I'm a weirdo. Okay, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Good morning, everybody. All right, I need to wake up. But quote of the day, are you ready? The only place where your dreams become impossible is in your own thinking. Good morning. Quote of the day, resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemies. Quote of the day, when you stop chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch up. Quote of the day, the best way to predict your future is to create it.
Whoop, whoop. Go create that future. I'm weird.
When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Quote of the day, guys. Have a great day.
Quote of the day. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them.
What's up, y'all? Quote of the day. Be with someone who knows exactly what they have when they have you. As a friend, as more than a friend, regardless. Have a great day. Quote of the day. The most effective way to do it is to do it. Sounds so easy, right?
Quote of the day, everybody. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future.
Don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today.
Good morning, everybody. It is March 1st, the 1st of March. So I have a really good quote of the day today. Day one or one day? You decide. Happy 1st of March, guys. Mwah. Quote of the day. We don't see things the way they are, but as we are.
Good morning! Quote of the day. I never lose. I either win or I learn. It's a good message right there, guys.
Quote of the day. Failure is success in progress.
Quote of the day. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for great. Be great.
And quote of the day. No matter how hard it gets, keep your head up, stick out your chest, and handle it. You got this.
Quote of the day. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. In this moment, you have the power to change somebody else's life for the better. Go do it.
Quote of the day. Life is what happens to you when you're busy making plans.
What do you do with a mistake? Recognize it, admit it, learn from it, and forget it.
If you want to turn your life around, try thankfulness. It will change your life almightily. Who uses that word? Almightily. Me now.
The road to success is always under construction.
Let us always meet each other with a smile, for a smile is the beginning of love. Invest in your dreams. Grind now, shine later. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. Good morning, good morning. Quote of the day. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going.
We become what we think about. Only I can change my life. No one can do that for me. Quote of the day. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear.
If you can't handle stress, you won't manage success.
Success is never owned. It is rented, and rent is due every day. I really like this quote.
Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option.
Either you run the day or the day runs you. Happy day!
Sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others. Every strike brings me closer to the next home run.
Ooh-hoo-hoo. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Have a great day, guys. Don't mistake silence for weakness. Smart people don't make big moves out loud.
I don't want to earn my living. I want to live. This one really, you gotta really think about. Really.
Enjoy the little things. For one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Happy Saturday! Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Happy Sunday.
We can have peace if we let go of wanting to change the past and wanting to control the future. Let the past make you better, not bitter.
If you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. Rule number 1 for life. Do what makes you happy. Happy Sunday.
Hustle until you no longer need to introduce yourself. Woo, it's loud out here.
When all is said and done, more is said than done. This quote is really funny to me for some reason.
People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But they will never forget how you made them feel. Guys, look at this girl just floating in the wind. Obstacles can't stop you. Problems can't stop you. And people can't stop you. The only thing that can stop you is yourself.
Fall in love with the process of becoming the very best version of yourself. Be you, do you, for you. That for was really corny, but happy Saturday, guys. If you don't ask, you don't get it. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Don't mistake activity with achievement.
To avoid criticism, do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. I really like this quote because there's criticism in life everywhere you go. If you don't get criticized, then you're not doing something right, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more in life there is to celebrate. That one almost got me. I was trying to figure it out. Whoa, so bright. Oh my gosh. A leader is one who goes the way, knows the way, and shows the way. So be that leader. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you drive in. Be content to act and leave the talking to others.
The only people with whom you should try to get even are those who helped you.
Be happy and a reason will come along.
Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive that is more youer than you.
When you start counting your blessings, your whole life turns around. Smile at strangers, slow down, laugh, and give compliments today. Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about. You should never regret anything in life. If it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's experience. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. The only question to ask yourself is how much are you willing to sacrifice? Oh, did you hear my stomach?
May the fourth be with you. Do or don't. There is no try.
If you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain.
Celebrate your successes and find some humor in your failures. Discipline is remembering what you want.
The only person you are destined to become is the person that you decide to be.
The more we do, the more we can do. A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure.
We can't repeat the days we live, but the days we repeat. Since it's Mother's Day, we have a Mother's Day quote. Life began by waking up and loving my mother's face. The secret of getting ahead is getting started.
I will go anywhere as long as it is forward. It is not the situation. It's whether we react negative or respond positive to the situation that is important. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say.
Wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it. Right is right, even if no one is doing it. Quote of the day. Leadership is doing what is right when no one is watching. There is nothing permanent except change.
Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing themselves. If opportunity doesn't knock on your door, build a door.
Ineffective people live day to day with unused potential.
If you're not willing to change, don't expect your life to either.
Winners aren't afraid of losing. Losers are. Failure is part of the process. If you avoid failure, you are avoiding success. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too big of a burden to bear.
No matter how many goals you achieve, you must set your sights on a higher one.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Scary though sometimes, I know. This quote is funny, but you'll get it. Don't ever wrestle with the pig. You'll both get dirty, but the pig will enjoy it. Think about it.
What comes easy won't last. What lasts won't come easy.
Small deeds done are better than great things planned. It's a loud noise. Do what you can with what you have, with where you are. Each person's task in life is to become an increasingly better person. If you run around with 9 losers, pretty soon you'll be the 10th. Give to others with no expectation in receiving anything in return. Energy and persistence conquer all things. Accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you that will get you to where you want to go, no one else. Any rejection is just redirection. Happiness and love are choices that we get to make in each and every moment.
Do not plant your dreams in the fields of indecisions, for nothing ever grows but the weeds of what ifs.
Success is how high you bounce when you hit the bottom.
I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too big of a burden to bear. Quote of the day. Do one thing that scares you every day.
A person who never made a mistake never tried something new. When the dream is big enough, we find the motivation to get through the tough times. The future depends on what you do today. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles, but it does take away today's peace. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Quote of the day. Lead from the back and let others believe that they are in front. If you don't program yourself, life will program you. Keep your face up to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadow. Be a voice, not an echo. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. You cannot be lonely if you like the person that you are alone with. Happiness is not a station you arrive at, but a manner of traveling.
It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it.
Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning.
Challenge is nothing more than a seed of opportunity.
Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. The ladder of success is never crowded at the top. It makes a big difference in your life when you stay positive.
Don't blame a clown for acting like a clown. Blame yourself for going to the circus.
Anyone can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. Happy Father's Day to all you people. You were born an infinite being with unlimited potential, and you still are that magnificent.
Wherever you go, no matter what the weather, bring your own sunshine.
Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Every exit is an entry somewhere else. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. We should certainly count our blessings, but we should also make our blessings count. When you know what you want and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. Chase down your passion like it's the last bus of the night. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. Keep the ones who heard you when you never said a word.
Don't ever let anyone make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Learning is a gift, even if pain is your teacher. Right, Bella?
Well done is better than well said. Life is a grindstone. Whether it grinds you down or polishes you up, it's for you and only you to decide.
I may not be there, but I am closer than I was yesterday.
The unhappiest people in the world are those who care the most about what other people think.
If you are insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think.
Don't choose the one who is beautiful to the world. Choose the one who makes your world beautiful. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. The worst times can be the best if you think with positive energy.
The word happy would lose its meaning if we weren't balanced by sadness.
I am strong because a strong woman raised me. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We know what we are, but not what we may be.
How we see ourselves determines how we see the world.
Expect problems and eat them for breakfast. Give thanks for a little and you will find a lot.
A creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others.
If we aim high and fall short, we still achieve more than when we aim low and fall short.
Don't make a habit out of choosing what feels good over what's actually good for you. Everything you do is triggered by an emotion of either fear or desire. You can never ride the same wave that came in and went out yesterday.
Act as if what you do makes a difference, because it does. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine.
Life offers you so many doors. It's up to you to choose which one to open and which one to close.
A decision is nothing more than a choice to eliminate other options and follow your path with determination.
Don't waste your energy trying to change opinions. Do your own thing and don't care if they like it. The question isn't who is going to let me. It's who is going to stop me. Ooh.
Choosing to associate with positive, optimistic people will accelerate our positive growth.
You may find your worst enemy or your best friend in yourself.
You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do.
You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind.
The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. If you have no critics, you'll likely have no success.
When we don't sacrifice for what we want becomes a sacrifice.
The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any.
I find hope in the darkest of days and focus in the brightest.
Happiness is a direction, not a place.
Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a battle.
Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. Life is too short for long-time grudges.
I cannot trust the person to control others who cannot control themselves. I really like this quote, guys. Are you ready? Okay. When life puts you in tough situations, don't say, why me? Say, try me. What?
Be thankful for what you are now and keep fighting for what you want to be tomorrow.
Creativity is intelligence having fun. Go have fun.
Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. And don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom.
Courage isn't the absence of fear. It is the awareness that something else is important. It is not the mountain that we conquer. It is ourselves.
All progress takes place outside your comfort zone. Anything in life that we don't accept will simply make trouble for us if we don't come to peace with it.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning.
People buy into the leader before they buy into the vision. Behind every successful man, there's a lot of unsuccessful years.
Success is not the absence of failure. It is the persistence of failure.
Every good thing you do creates ripples that you may not see. Do them anyway.
He who has the why to live can bear almost any how.
Don't stop until you're proud.
Find out what you like doing best, and then get someone to pay you for doing it.
Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once they grow up. Chase down your passion like it's the last bus of the night. Even the genius asks questions.
Don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own myth.
Stop chasing money and start chasing passion. Obsessed is just a word that the lazy use to describe the dedicated.
I've got a theory that if you give 100% all the time, somehow things will work out in the end.
A very small degree of hope is sufficient to cause the birth of love. Adversity can be changed into opportunity simply by adjusting our attitude and perception.
When nothing goes right, go left.
The greatest personal fulfillment comes when we contribute to others' personal welfare. Someday is not a day of the week. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation.
Practice like you've never won and perform like you've never lost.
A person always has two reasons for doing things. One, a good reason, and two, the real reason. Step so far out your comfort zone that you forget how to get back.
You will face many defeats in your life, but never let yourself be defeated.
When we look for the good and expect it to show up, we'll always find it. A mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it's not open. Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite quotes that I've literally been using for over 10 years. I know, old. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. Love it. Be the energy you want to attract.
Adversity happens to everyone, and it is not an excuse to abandon our dreams.
I always like to look at the optimistic side of life, but I am realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter.
Be willing to be a beginner every single morning.
You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. You can't be a great leader if all you are serving is yourself. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. Each relationship nurtures a strength or a weakness within you.
Courage is resistance of fear, mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. People often say that this person or that person has yet found themselves, but oneself is not found, it is created. Your present circumstances don't determine where you go. They merely determine where you start. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Starting today, I need to forget what's gone, appreciate what still remains, and look forward to what's next. At the end of the day, let there be no excuses, no explanations, and no regrets. The only impossible journey is the one that you never begin. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. Always turn a negative situation into a positive one. Challenging people are in your life for a reason. A friend is someone who makes it easy to believe in yourself. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there. Everyone in life is going to hurt you. You just have to figure out which people are worth the pain. Courage is like a muscle. We strengthen it with use. The best way out is always through. Focus on the why, not the how. Remember, where your focus goes, your energy flows. To be content means that you realize that you contain what you seek. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. I am thankful for all of them who said no to me. Because of them, I'm doing it myself. Always concentrate on how far you've come, rather than concentrating on how far you have left to go. Push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. You can have anything you want if you are willing to give up the belief that you can't have it. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. Success doesn't consist of never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. Never a failure, always a lesson. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another. Sometimes the questions are complicated, but the answers are simple. You can never plan the future by the past. Families are like branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain the same. If you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain. Don't stop until you're proud. The best relationships are the ones you never saw coming, and that goes for every type of relationship. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Be present in all things and thankful for all things. It takes nothing to join a crowd, but everything to stand alone. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. If you spend your life trying to be good at everything, you will never be great at anything. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. No matter how many mistakes or how slow you progress, you are still ahead of everyone who is not trying. Blessings happen more frequently when we take the time to notice them. Life is a game, and money is how we keep score. When you start seeing your worth, you find it harder to stay around people who don't. Decide what you want, decide what you are willing to exchange. Establish your priorities and go to work. If you can't explain it simply, then you don't understand it well enough. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. A flower does not think of competing to the flower next to it. It just blooms. Talk to yourself like you would to someone you love. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. There are 2 ways of spreading light: to be the candle or to be the mirror reflecting it. Love has no limit, no age, and no death. Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. God never does anything to you that isn't for you. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. This quote is a little bit interesting to me. Okay, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but they make a good excuse.
Quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what is important.
Success is how high you bounce when you hit the bottom. Hope is brightest when it dawns from fear. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself.
Sometimes later becomes never. Do it now. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. I cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted.
We know what we are, but know not what we may be.
May the simple joys of Christmas warm your heart, fill your home, and last for a lifetime. Merry Christmas, everybody. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it.
Every pain gives a lesson, and every lesson changes a person.
Everything you're running away from is in your head. Right, Katie?
Yep, it's cardio, baby.
No, I don't think that's what that quote meant.
Yeah, you're running.
Try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value.
Friends ask you questions. Enemies question you. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit.
A truly happy person is one who can enjoy the scenery while on detour.
Happy people plan actions. They don't plan results. Interesting.
End this year strong. The world needs you at your best. Just because the past didn't turn out the way you wanted to, doesn't mean that your future can't be better than you imagined. The perfect ending to any day is to finish strong. We know what we are, but not what we may be. There are far better things ahead than we leave behind.
It's the last day of the year. So cheers to the new year and another chance for us to get it right. Happy almost New Year's, guys.
So I found another great quote that's like perfect. So we're going to have 2 quotes of the days. Are you ready? Tomorrow is the first blank page of a 365-page book. Write a good one. Okay guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. I definitely did. I think it's always nice for me. It motivates me and I love quotes. That's why I have this app that gives me these quotes of the day. That's why I say them. That's why I look back at them. So I hope that it motivated you and inspired you in some sort just by watching them. I did a survey January 1st of this year and I asked everybody if they wanted me to do quotes of the day every day again for 2020 or if one day a week would be sufficient. And about 98% of people said that they want every single day. Now I was like still contemplating if I should do it every single day just because I feel like it got a little bit harder. Yeah, there are millions and trillions of quotes, but I was having a hard time finding more quotes that spoke to me and were motivational to me and inspiring to me. But I told you guys on Instagram, so I'm going to tell you guys here on YouTube that I will do the quotes of the day every single day again. But I want you guys to promise me something that if you do have a great quote, if you find a great quote that speaks to you, please share it with me. DM me, message me, and hopefully I will see it and hopefully I will use it because that will be very helpful for me, you, and hopefully everybody else that watches them. So that is it. Please stay tuned to my Instagram for the quotes of the day. My Instagram is Sophina the Diva once again. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below, and I hope you guys have a great 2020.